Hello and welcome to Piano Lessons, Boulder. I'm Sarah Hager. Today we will take up a very short but amazing prelude by Bach. It is one of the 12 preludes that Bach wrote for his son Wilhelm Friedmann Bach. And he called it 12 kleine Preludium, 12 little preludes, and I am playing from the Alfred Masterworks edition called 18 Short Preludes. So before we do a brief tutorial on this amazing prelude, I would like to say, before I play it for you and then we have the tutorial, that when I first tried it out, I was looking through the book and I tried it out and I thought, what on earth was that? Because so much happened in a single page and the transitions were so astounding that it left me completely startled. And that one more proof of how daring and original a composer Bach was, even to this day, all the way into the 21st century. It still is amazing after all the music that was written in the centuries after him. So here is the prelude in C major, Prelude No. 2, in this book, in the Alfred edition. So that is the prelude that we are going to look at today. Of course, Bach never wrote tempi or phrase lines or anything. And so what I like about this edition is that Willard Palmer has edited it. He's the editor. But he has had the modesty to put his own editorial markings in light gray instead of in the black in which the music is printed. So you can clearly see what Bach wrote as separate from the suggestions on how to play it that Willard Palmer makes. So it starts with the tonic pedal on C in the left hand, and the right hand plays Now, what happens in these three measures is Bach starts a prelude in C major with a C dominant seventh, with a dominant seventh on C, leading straight to F major in the second measure. Then he writes a G7 in the third measure, bringing us back to C. Notice once again. It is full of surprises from the very start. Now, there are no phrase lines. So if you just read the notes and play in time, you would play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and... But clearly, that is not how the music is conceived. It's and then. So in the beginning, practice it like that, and then make the pauses that I made much less than half a second. You still brought out the point. Now the phrasing continues in the same way. He shifts the melody to the left hand. Now he goes into A minor. And then comes a very intense pedal point on the dominant, on G. You know that Bach could have simply written just the dominant point, but instead he does drum, pa, intense over and over and over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times. I suggest you just play this with your thumb, second finger and thumb. So now you get then it continues in the left hand. Now, conclusion. So when you come to the descending scale, then you let go of the tension. Now the coda. So it's really quite grand, even though it's amazingly brief. This is not too difficult, a prelude, and it's really worth learning, very pleasurable and very rewarding. So I hope that if you are at the advanced elementary or intermediate level of piano playing, you will add this amazing prelude of Bach to your repertoire. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until we see each other next time.